Hey, it's Mr. Cool underscore 4K60. This is the Wonder Woman vs. Hydra statue by Prime 1 Studios, unboxing and review. Enjoy the video. Okay, now for the review. The things I like about this statue is the portrait. She has that beautiful and calm but serious in the eyes look. Nice. Although I like this portrait, I wish we had another swap out portrait for a more angry look like in this art print right here. With this type of portrait, it makes the Wonder Woman versus Hydra statue battle look more intense, and it looks more like she's going for the kill to slice off the Hydra's head. Another thing I like about this statue is the way they did the skin texture. And I like the way they painted in the eyelashes. You can see each little strand of the hair on eyelashes. And I like the way they did the lips. You can see the lines that being real lips, and the lips have a little bit of gloss to it. Nice. And her skin texture has a natural matte finish with a little bit of shine to it to make her skin glow, depending on how the light hit it. Nice. Another thing I like about this statue is the high quality paint job on the Hydra right here. It has some good shade and detail and texture. I like the color gradation. It looks like a real dragon. Nice. And I like how they add a little bit of gloss on the base right here to make it look like saliva from the dead Hydra. Nice. And there's no seam line on where you key in the Hydra's head because the wrinkles in the Hydra's neck overlap the seam line to cover up the seam line. And it blends in with the other wrinkles. Nice. That's good quality. And the same thing goes for the other Hydra's head. There's no seam line. Another thing I like about this statue is the dead Hydra's head that she chopped off right here. The blood and gore has some good shade and detail, and it has a gloss finish that looks like real blood, and you can see the guts falling out. Nice. And I also like how it's different cuts and blood on different parts of the Hydra. Nice. But I think it should have been some blood and scuff marks on Wonder Woman from the Hydra that she's battling. But even though the blood and scuff mark battle damage is not on her, you can add it to the statue with a good paint job. And places I might put blood from the dragon on her is some on her leg right here, some on the armor on her leg right here, and maybe some on her arm right here. But there is a battle damage wear and tear look on the armor pieces of her outfit. Nice. Another thing I like about this statue is the way they did the shield. It has some good shade and detail and battle wear and tear damage. It looks like real metal with a natural matte finish with a little bit of shine to it depending on how the light hit it. Nice. Another thing I like about the shield is the way they did the straps right here. It looks like real leather. Nice. I also like how they sculpted the fist right here. You can see the lines in her fist, and it looks like she's really gripping the strap on the shield with the lines in her fist. Nice. I like how her outfit has some good shade and detail, texture, and stitching. Nice. I also like how they did a black outline where her boot touches her leg so it looks like it's separated. It won't look like it's glued or attached to her from a distance. Nice. I like how her skirt has some good shade and detail, texture, and stitching. It looks like real leather, and it's flowing with the wind and it fits with the pose that she's in. Nice. I like how they sculpted the rock on the base. It has some good shade and detail and texture. It looks like a real rock. Nice. I like how they did the sword, and I like how the blood is on the sword from the dead Hydra. The sword looks like metal and it feels like metal, and it is metal. Nice. I like the axe better, but it's not real metal. But the axe has a good metal paint job look to it. The axe is probably not real metal because of the weight. It would have been heavy. So they sculpted the axe instead to make it lighter for her to hold the axe, which is cool. Another thing I like about this statue is the way they sculpted her hair. Her hair has some good shade and detail. You can see a slight shade of brown to give her hair some detail. Nice. I like how you can see each little strand of hair. It looks nice and separated, and it's flowing with the wind, and it fits with the pose that she's in. Nice. But there is a gap where her hairline is at. You can see the scalp. And the way you can hide this gap is to put some black tape around where her hairline is at, and you won't see the scalp, like in this picture right here. And some people were having a problem with this part of her hair not keying in all the way. But as you can see right here, mine's keying pretty tight, which is good. So it might not be the problem with every statue. I like how they sculpted the leather strap around her right arm. It looks like it's separated. It doesn't look like it's glued and attached to her. You can see the gap. Nice. But on her left arm, the leather strap looks like it's glued and attached to her. It doesn't look like it's separated. There's no gap. I like how they did the armor on her outfit. It has a rich shine look to it. Nice. I like the way they did her lasso. It has a gold rich shine look to it. It's mixed media, and you can pose it if you want to. Nice. Another thing I like about this statue is the way they sculpted the poison tongue and teeth on the Hydra. The poison tongue and teeth have a gloss finish, and the poison and teeth are translucent to give it that realistic look. The thing I don't like about this statue is the way they painted the bottom of the base right here. It looks like plastic. I think it would have been better if it looked more like metal. Another thing I like about this statue is the pose. She's in this flowing through the air while fighting a Hydra to slice off his head pose. Nice. I give this statue a 10 out of 10 because the detail on the Hydra is top notch. Wonder Woman has a good flow and movement with the pose that she's in, and I like how her hair and outfit is flowing with the wind. Nice. Her outfit has some good shade and detail, texture, and stitching. The statue is nice and dynamic. The statue has a rich look to it. It's phenomenal. This is my Wonder Woman vs. Hydra statue by Prime 1 Studios unboxing and review.